Hi Taurus, and welcome to your June tarot reading. My name is Julia Aurelia and I'm here to do your Celtic cross, and I will also pull and start with some oracle cards at the beginning. So this is a reading if your Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus sign is in Taurus, or if you are interested in a Taurus. Also if you have any other placements in your chart where Taurus is a sign that you can identify with. So let's have a look into your energies for June. The energies for June. We have true love. That's interesting. All right. These are the sacred soulmate cards. So obviously these cards are more connected to relationships. However, I do like to expand on them because not everyone is at the moment in a relationship or is interested in love. So for those of you who are interested in love, there might be somebody where you and that person have true love. This is a divine connection. On the other hand, this could also mean maybe there's something in your life that you truly love, that you are meant to do. This could refer to a hobby, to a business, a project. So maybe there's something that is just meant to be, where you do yourself have a divine connection with that situation or that thing, that hobby. Maybe it's even your purpose. So what are the energies for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? We do have a rainbow, a sweet relief, new beginnings and a new way forward. Beautiful energy. Let's just put this over here. Okay, so there is a relief. A sweet relief sounds like something that has been very difficult or heavy, where now finally you feel this fresh, it's almost like a breath of fresh air, this energy of something that was lying heavy on you, and now it has been lifted, it has been relieved basically, released, and you can now breathe in deeply. There's a beautiful new beginning with, I feel like since we have the rainbow here, the rainbow is always a blessing, that now better days are ahead, and obviously a new way forward. There might be a brand new beginning, a new chapter, maybe a new person in your life. So let's see what else. What are the messages for Taurus in June? Forgiveness, the full moon. So the full moon could play an important part, the full moon in June. I'm not sure at the moment what the exact date is. And look at this, I'm just splitting the deck in half in order to start your reading or start shuffling. And it's the moon again and the star. So there's I feel like there's a deep healing energy. You are on the right path. You will be able to look positively into the future. There's hope for the future. There is, the moon obviously can talk about fears and insecurities that are popping up. However, I do see it more as a synchronicity here, that we do have the full moon and have the full moon here. So forgiveness is an energy for you. Maybe forgiving yourself, maybe forgiving others. In the end, forgiveness is a liberating choice that is helping you to release the energies from the past, or the control the energies of the past still have on you. So let's see. What is the energy for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for everybody who feels very much connected to the energy of Taurus? We have the Five of Pentacles. That's a lack. So, okay, so there are some challenges here. Let's dive deeper into that in a second. But true love, there is something very beautiful waiting for you. And look at this, the Page of Cups outside of you. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the thing is, there is a little bit to work through, so I do understand why you have the energy of forgiveness, of relief, of new beginning and all of that kind of stuff, because at the moment you are working through a situation where there's some sort of lack. So maybe you're missing something, maybe you're missing someone, maybe a lack of stability, maybe a lack in finances, With a Five of Pentacles, it's like a cold energy, like being left outside in the cold. And we can see that the Five of Swords is here. Now, the Five of Swords is an energy of narcissism, of somebody who's extremely selfish, who wants to use you or wants to win or be right at all costs. And so this energy is currently your biggest challenge. So maybe you yourself are dealing with somebody who's not very compassionate, and maybe that's what's lacking in understanding, lack of emotions, lack of maybe cooperation, working together. Whatever this lack is that you do experience, it is connected to the challenge of the Five of Swords. So with the Five of Swords, somebody wants, like I said, to win at all costs and do what's necessary now, but it's a very destructive energy, and that's currently in your life. It's not for every one of you a narcissist, but this can be definitely the sign that you are experiencing this energy. And then when we see the Three of Swords, what's on your mind? The thing you are thinking about is, I do feel like you are thinking about maybe there have been some hurtful words. So it could be a conversation that was very painful and you are thinking about that. And obviously this doesn't give you such a great feeling. The other part, the Three of Swords can also talk about is simply heartache. Maybe you're very much also focused on some sort of heartache or some sort of situation that hasn't been very easy on you emotionally, but now you're thinking about it. I feel like you're maybe even brainstorming how you can turn a difficult situation, because the Three of Swords is, I mean, there is, you see the thunder, you see the clouds, so you see that there is a situation that is difficult, that is maybe very stormy, there is a conflict. And so with the Three of Swords, there could be a brainstorming energy of how to turn that situation around or make it better. Even if you do this now with other people, or maybe you do this with yourself, but there is the thinking, the brainstorming about a difficult situation that we see here already, finding creative solutions. But yeah, maybe you're also thinking about the pain that is connected to this. And you're coming out of the Two of Pentacles. So the thing is, you come out of an energy of, I would say, emotional turbulence. There has been a little bit of an up and down and on and off. Maybe you were weighing up your options with the Two of Pentacles here on the one hand, on the other hand. So that's something that I sense here in the past that also led to some sort of instability. So with the Two of Pentacles, you might even come out of a situation where you are like trying to just manage, like you have so many things to do and all you do is managing here, managing there, and trying to get everything done that needs to be done. It's the energy of multitasking here. Again, like I said, it has been a little bit of an instability, and that's the energy for at least the beginning of June, I would say, as well. Considering also your challenges that you're facing at the moment, the energy that you're moving into is a super beautiful one. It's the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups couldn't be more beautiful because that's all of the cups you can get. This is not only being satisfied, this is an energy of really, truly being happy. And this is why I find this so interesting for some of you, because we have the Page of Cups here outside of you. So there might be a new person in your life. There might be a new offer. It could be a friendship. It could be a business offer that makes you really happy with the Page of Cups here. Maybe there's a message that is coming in that is going to make you very happy. And I feel like there is something outside of you that is going to happen, that is going to be a catalyst for a change in your situation or the energies you're currently working through. Because with that message, that offer, that new person, whatever this is outside of you, it is connected to your emotions. It's making you happy. It's joyful. It's light. It's easy. And I feel like this is why we do have the Ten of Cups here, which is, yeah, it could be true love. It could be a divine connection, but it can also be soul family. So maybe you are spending time with other people, with like-minded people, spending time with a family, with a soul family, your soul tribe. It could even just refer to spending time with one special person here where there is true love, or where there is just like a deep connection. I think true love is like, it's always, those cards are sometimes a little bit like, sometimes a little bit OTT. It's sometimes very like dramatic or idealized. However, I feel like you are moving into very, very beautiful energy where there are in fact true connections, deep connections, and you feel very connected, happy, fulfilled, and maybe even in love. How are you going to feel? Now, the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups in this situation can always talk about a three-party situation. So maybe this situation involved a third person or a third party in some shape or form. However, the Three of Cups emotionally for your month of June is very beautiful because it's the energy of joy. So what we see here is joy, love, happiness, fulfillment. All the good feelings are coming into your life after a time of turbulence, of lack, of heartache. So that's really, really beautiful. We have the Strength card. Strength basically telling me that whatever challenge you're facing here, you have the strength to overcome it. And also you're learning so much from this, because strength is an energy of personal development, really, where you stay calm, you stay cool, you stay relaxed, you don't overreact. So strength tells me that you have gained a lot of inner strength, strength of character, where you don't let your emotions rule you, but you basically are in control over your emotions, and therefore you are in control over your responses to a situation. So you show yourself as very strong inside. So really beautiful energy. You might be experience, even though there is this turbulence here, you might experience therefore your month as in general really calm and relaxed. Then and obviously the Three of Cups here could also be related to the energy that is outside of you. Offer, message, new person, new beginning being brought to you. Creating joy, excitement, but maybe not excitement, maybe that's what you're hoping for, but let's dive deeper there in a second. But definitely it gives you good feeling around the heart area, so that's really, really beautiful. The Knight of Wands is your hopes and fears. Now with the hopes and fears, it can be either or. On the positive side, the Knight of Wands talks about freedom. It talks about, so maybe you're hoping for freedom, for fun, for new experiences, for traveling, for being on an adventure, for things to move forward in a very exciting way, because this is basically what's lacking here. I mean, we do have the lack energy here as well in the middle. We do have emotions involved in that situation in some shape or form, and I do feel like something's coming towards you that's going to be really, really beautiful, especially also with the rainbow energy. And I want to repeat this, it's a sweet relief, a new beginning, a new way forward, and I can absolutely see this. So your hopes and fears with the Knight of Wands can be all of the positive aspects of the Knight of Wands. On the other hand, if the Knight of Wands would fall into a more negative aspect, you might fear for somebody who is unreliable, who just wants a quick adventure, maybe your fear relates to somebody you just can't rely on, who's unpredictable, who has angry outbursts, who's very stressful. So, and maybe it's both. Maybe you're saying, yeah, my fears are connected maybe to that individual here, that is causing stress and is like unpredictable and just very impulsive. On the other hand, you might, because we have a very beautiful energy here as well, so I feel like the good and the bad is kind of like balanced. So it could also then mean, obviously you could wish for being free from that energy, but also have new beautiful experience and a lot of fun and a light-hearted time, basically. The Hierophant. So the Hierophant talks about I do feel like there's something that is really meant for you. So there are different aspects with the Hierophant. One aspect of the Hierophant is basically getting messages from the divine, synchronicities, something is really meant for you, something is part of your divine purpose, which is, well, hold on a second. Now we had divine connection here. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, cool. So we have the divine connection, and this is a divine connection as well. This also could relate to a marriage. So maybe you're meeting somebody that in the future is going to lead to some sort of commitment and marriage, something that's very traditional. Could also be very spiritual here. There might be simply happen more and more synchronicities that give you the feeling of being on the right track, being on the right path. Your beliefs can play a part here as well. The card could also say, have faith, things are going to turn out well. And your beliefs and your belief systems might be something that are going to play a part in that situation, in the development of basically the Ten of Cups. It's going to be a month where you are going to put in some effort and some work into developing a situation further, and it might also mean that you are getting advice or help, not advice so much, more like help from an expert. So either you are the person putting in the work into developing a situation, or like I said, you're going to get help from an expert helping you to develop a situation further and to reach a certain goal, a certain success here. All right, I think we're done with your reading. That doesn't sound so bad, or let's at least say it's gonna get better in a very, very beautiful way. There's something where I feel, especially with this card, coming out of the lack, coming out of the heartache and the, very, let's say, strong conflicts here, where you then see the Ten of Cups. I do feel like there is something just around the corner that might be true love, yes, but it might be something in general that you feel deeply connected to. May that be a community, may that be a project, a hobby, work, whatever this is, maybe a person, your soul family, whatever this is. I feel like there's a beautiful blessing waiting for you just around the corner. And see, there's another rainbow here. So we do have the rainbow blessing that brings us back to this card of sweet relief, new beginning, and a new way forward. All right, Taurus, this is your reading for June. If you resonate with it, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.